Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. We're just going to give it a second. And as soon as I see these numbers start moving, we are going to get started. All right, I see one person is in here so far and gave a thumbs up. Thank you, one person. As soon as we get a couple more, we are going to get into it. All right, awesome. So, guys, we are going to pick up from Friday because if you guys know, I did not come live yesterday with any rundowns. I did drop a couple of small videos. So, good morning, Dorothy Beeman. So, as of Friday, okay, I saw QB come live, and I want to say that his new camera is everything. The clarity is A1, and so is the lighting. I want QB. He probably has before, but I can't remember, or maybe I didn't hear it. I would like for him to do like some type of not a tutorial, but like a product not a description. What is the word? Like a product, like where you market the product, the camera, show us what it is and where to get it from and how much it costs. I would like for him to do that because it's a very nice camera. But anyways, so QB was saying that people on stereo are trying to take them down. When he says them, I'm guessing he's talking about like him and Fi and Sean and Lady P and it's one other person who's on Obama. Those are the five on the leaderboard over there on stereo. So according to QB, he's like people are trying to take them down. Um, the contest ends in 2 days, which is on Sunday, which is today, I believe. And QB said people are just hating. QB also said that Lady Nika, aka Lady Mumra, as he calls her, he said she posted that she created an account, but she still isn't sure if she will do any content over there. Now, like I said, these notes are from Friday. I did hear James is live, and James is, you remember how like they did that whole drag me to Vegas with Pam, like how they kind of drug Pam to Vegas? Well, James is dragging Lady Nika to stereo. I guess she wasn't really feeling it, but he is not taking no for an answer, and he is dragging her to stereo. In my opinion, it's just, it is cute, and they are friends, but he's slightly like overstepping his bounds again with Nika, in my opinion, just because of the history that they've had. And just because, in my opinion, he did overstep his bounds when he came on the live and dragged her off the live. But anyway, moving on. So, like I said, QB says that Lady Nika says she's not going over there. But like I said, James is dragging her over there. Um, QB also says he loves the app and the Renegades will stake out their own space on stereo. As of Friday night, QB says that he's number two, Fi was first, and Sean was third, close on his heels at number three. But I did hear yesterday that the leaderboard has changed a little bit. So Fi is first, and Sean is second, and QB is third. I don't know what position fourth and fifth are, but there's still Bama Girl and Lady P, I assume. I do want to say congratulations to the beef sector. Y'all did that. Y'all went over there and like infiltrated stereo and took that shit completely over. Yes, y'all did that shit. Okay. And then QB said that Reed is threatening to dox Deirdre and her family because Deirdre threatened to call hoarders on Reed. So once again, Deirdre threatened to call hoarders on Reed the Heart. And because of that, Read the Heart is threatening to dox Deirdre and her entire family. She says she's been looking up her shit on Facebook. Read the Heart is also threatening to dox Lady P and Phi Babe and their family members as well. Hey, Brooklyn Cutie. Okay, so then after I seen the clip of QB, no, I wrote down that QB played a clip of Read the Heart, and the clip was so meowy and screechy. She sounds like an upset, pregnant, three-legged cat in heat on a hot tin roof. It was a lot. But, we were able to hear her say how she wanted to dox all these people and how she was looking up in their Facebooks and fucking with their family members. Um, Then QB does a forward spring double twisted karate kick and it lands squarely on Mother's shiny forehead. QB played audio of James saying that he believes in telling the truth and that's why he doesn't deal with Fi. Once again, QB played audio of James. James was saying that he always tells the truth. And because he's such a truthful person, that's why he can't deal with 5'8". QB says James is a contradictory liar and that James has told vast lies on him alone. Too many to count. So QB had no choice but to sterilize Mother. So y'all, I don't y'all know James has his cleanup. Excuse me. James has his cleanup. And when QB says that the cleanup ain't right, QB comes through with the sterilization. So he sterilized Mother. And it was a read and it was a drag and it was very accurate. It was very accurate. And then QB discusses the threats of Red Pill. Y'all remember Red Pill threatened to put a bounty. Well, no, she didn't threaten. She said she put a bounty on his head. He repeated a little bit of a refresher audio. He played a little bit of a refresher audio of Red Pill's confessions and admissions of a bounty being on his head. He responded to Red Pill by saying, "Ho, I ain't never scared." QB says he is not finna be entertained by Red Pill and her bullshit. Okay, so that was it that I got on Friday. So yeah, Friday night I seen that Kwani came live. Quanetta's little mean spindly ass came live to blast Davon's mother. Kwani says that Tina left her long dissertations on her comment section. So Kwani is saying that Tina is leaving long ass comments in her comment section trying to explain this and that. Kwani says nobody must have told the bitch I gave her $50. You know what, guys? I've never seen such a rich bitch complain about $50 donations. Like, she likes to give these little $50 donations and then complain about it like it's keeping her from buying her fucking, I don't know, her Golami medicine to keep her skin from flaking and falling off. I don't fucking know. Bitch, it's $50. You're a rich bitch, right? Get the fuck over it. I wish I would donate some fucking money and then complain about the money I donated. That's the kind of bitch who will throw $3 in the red bucket and then fucking complain because when she comes back out, the nigga wasn't ringing the bell hard enough for her. Like, PSA people, if you ever going through something, if anything, and you got to come out here and quote unquote beg these niggas for money, do not accept one fucking dime from Quanetta. That bitch don't mean you no good. She's only donating so she can get on her fucking page and talk about how she donated $50. I mean, you claim to be a rich bitch, but all the actions that you're portraying are broke bitch actions, Kwani. Very broke bitch actions. But whatever. Kwani says that Tina done left her 1,001 messages while she's also on social media begging. So Kwani is basically saying, you leaving me all these messages and you begging. So what's going on with you? So like I said, according to Kwani, she says that Tina turned down a pro bono lawyer, the attorney Benjamin Crump. He was going to do it pro bono. And Kwani says that Tina turned him down just to turn around and beg us for money. Kwani also says that if the case is so big, why hasn't she seen it on CNN? Kwani tells Tina, I didn't know him and you didn't either. That's why your timeline on Bama keeps changing. So Kwani is accusing Tina of not knowing the boy herself. And that's why she didn't know about the closeness of him and Bama. That's why that happened. So this whole live was Miss Rich Bitch Kwani cussing the dead boy and his mother out. I've been told y'all, old Kwani is back. Her experiment in pretending to be a decent human being is over. She's back to her unholy, nefarious, depraved, odious behavior. Then Kwani drags Tina about turning down the civil rights attorney again, like we said, Benjamin Crump. And Q Kwani says that the mama is threatening to sue her for slander. So Kwani saying that once again, the lady turned down the free pro bono Benjamin Crump only to turn around and hire a white lawyer, some O'Connell or something like that. And she's asking people on the GoFundMe to pay for this white lawyer. I wrote down also that Q went the fuck in and dragged the boy for getting killed by the cops. She was basically saying he was stupid for getting killed by the cops because the cops were for like 20 minutes trying to get him to come out the car and he would come out the car. So she's putting the blame on him and his mother. And basically she was saying that the cops were justified in shooting him. Then after Kwani's evil ass, I seen Rita come live. And Rita started off by doing this is yesterday. Rita started off by doing a very embarrassing nigga jig type of dance while yelling nonsense in that concrete wall empty room of hers. Y'all know what Rita gives, but I suffered through that. That was like 10 minutes of fucking torture. I suffered through for you all. And from what I can gather with that terrible audio and that crackhead jargon she likes to spit out and all that fucking yelling, from what I could gather, it sounded like she was saying that she called QB on his job the night before. It was very reminiscent. Like when she was telling the story, she was very excited and pleased with herself. And it put me back in a mindset of like middle school. Do y'all remember when like you and your little girlfriends would get on the phone in middle school and y'all would be like three-way prank calling the cute little boys in the class and stuff? That's what it put me in the mindset of. This bitch said she called QB's job and she yelled out, "Pop, you're popped," and hung up like a crazy fucking psycho bitch. Like, what? Are we 12? I probably could guarantee her children don't even fucking play on the phone, but here she go with this bullshit. And after that initial crazy fucking phone call, QB also said that they were calling all day saying crazy shit. Like, y'all stupid bitches, y'all fucked up with that first phone call. If y'all were going to try to get him jammed up in any shit, it should have happened on that first phone call. Once you made that first phone call and it was a prank call and y'all were playing, that popped you, bitch. Yes, Stephanie Renee, childish as fuck. I'm like, what the heck? And they give this bitch carte blanche to raise children. And they wonder why that little one can't fucking talk. Because his mammy is online all day playing little fucking middle school crackhead games instead of doing flashcards with her illiterate child. Yes, I fucking said it. And if he can't talk, I'm wondering if the other two can even fucking read, add, subtract, multiply, divide, comprehend. What is going on over there in that house of horrors? A house of horrors run by the fucking King Horror. Shout out to Nikki Baby. Good morning, Deirdre. All right, let me try to find my spot because I just went off on a little tangent. Okay. So I wrote down this bitch was so jovial and slap happy that she got a chance to talk to QB. I wonder if it's the first time she ever got to call a nigga on his job before. Now, I wrote all these notes before QB did his most recent live, and some of my reads are about the same as what QB said. So once again, I wrote down that I'm wondering if this is the first time she's ever gotten to call a nigga on his job before. Because y'all know she can't call Bill's job. Why? Because he ain't got no job, man. Might as well call that motherfucker Tommy. Side note, have y'all ever noticed how Rita looks like that 1-800 Miss Cleo, call me now for your free reading, bitch? She looked just like that scamming ass Miss Cleo, bitch. Look just fucking like her. My spidey senses be going up on shit like that. But anyways, then Rita started showing pics of QB and Emmanuel and picking shit apart. But I'm wondering if she has any pictures of her and her kids to pick apart. Oh, that's right. She doesn't. Or she would have had a picture to show of Lala when she was searching around the city for her. Y'all remember when that bitch did her little sabbatical searching for Lala, and she was running up to strangers on the street asking them, "Have you seen my daughter?" But she didn't have not one fucking picture of her daughter. I could guarantee you that bitch ain't got no pictures of none of them kids in that goddamn phone. If any of they asses come up missing, they just gonna be fucking missing because they mama ain't got no recent goddamn pictures of her. She may have to scroll through her fucking YouTube page and try to see if she got a little shot of the niggas creeping through the background. But whatever. I also doubt if she has any pictures of, this holiday season that we're going on. Maybe everybody should get a nice new outfit and they could all pile up on them project stairs and they can smile really big while the neighbor snaps a pic. I doubt it though. I doubt that Rita would do anything like that. I wonder if they even have a fucking Christmas tree up. Like I said, I don't watch this bitch 24/7. Have anybody in here seen that bitch taking a picture of a Christmas tree, talking about putting up a Christmas tree, mentioning wrapping gifts or buying gifts or anything? No. She's fucking concerned with Fi Babe and what Fi Babe got going on. But meanwhile, Fi got her fucking tree up and she got presents under her fucking tree. I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. Let me find my space again because I be going off on this fucking bitch. Well, like I said, maybe she should get everybody a nice new outfit and pile them all up on the project stairs. Maybe she should try to, instead of stalking Fi Babe, maybe she should think about stalking Lala's Facebook so she could keep up with her fucking daughter. You know what, Rita? I want you in 2021, bitch. I want you to pretend that Lala is QB and Fi Babe. I want you to stalk your fucking daughter like you be stalking QB and Fi Babe, bitch. If you were stalking your daughter like you was stalking them, you would have known she was up laid up somewhere fucking getting pregnant and not actually missing. Good morning, Misty Jackson. Moving the entire fuck on. After that goddamn Rita debacle that irked my goddamn spirit, I seen the Olivia thing. If you guys are paying attention, I dropped a small video on the Olivia thing. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you will have to watch my video titled Olivia Conscious Beef. All right, because we're not going over it again. So after the Olivia thing, then I saw Pasa come live, and his video was titled YouTube Cult Leaders in Stereo, No Time. So basically, Pasa was saying that he will look into stereo, but he ain't got time for that. Pasa said he is not hard up for money like that. And he says he don't have time to be entering into no competitions for money. He also said, best believe that everything those people do is not for you, it's for the money. So he was basically saying, best believe the only reason that these other niggas is over here on stereo is not to it's not to talk with you all, it's not to fellowship with you all, it is only for the money. Pastor also says that for the people who have, he says, if you're not doing it for the money, it's because you're one of those people who have nothing else to do and you have no life. Pastor said he is sticking with YouTube because he ain't got no time to compete. Then Pastor smoothly transitioned that conversation into Donald Trump because, according to him, Trump is a cult leader also. And it was a good live. If you play it at 1.75 speed, it's a really good live. And of course, Pastor justified his beefing for dollar days. You know, he had to make little comments about when he was out here beefing for dollars, and he justified and smoothed over all his shit while looking down his nose and judging others. Y'all know what Pastor gives. Okay, so after Pasa, I saw Rick Reed come live, and he briefly spoke about Rita calling QB's job. He said he had just woke up, so he didn't get a chance to see her entire live. Then Rick Reed started swinging on Lady P. Rick is claiming that Lady P be ducking him, and he invited Lady P and her husband to pull up at his house for a skirmish. Rick also says that he is going to stereo, but he's still going to do YouTube because he loves YouTube. Once again, shout out to the motherfucking beef sector for infiltrating and taking over stereo. Y'all niggas did that shit with y'all ratchet asses. Anyways, After I seen Rick, I seen Shelly come live. And Shelly was over there cussing out Christopher W. Y'all know Christopher W., the other white meat. So she said he was doing a little bit too much for her liking. Shelly says that Chris W. would send her long messages and then get a little attitude when she didn't immediately respond to him. Shelly says that Chris thought that she was mad at him because he was flirting with someone else. Shelly said, I am married and I don't give a fuck about who you flirt with. Are you crazy? Then Shelly said he be sending her hella lipstick alley screenshots and trying to get her involved in shit. Shelly also said that he offered to send her $4,000. Once again, Shelly is claiming that Chris W., the other white meat, offered to send her $4,000. And she told him he better not send it. And if he does send it, she's going to send it back. She told him don't message her no more or she's going to further drag the fuck out of his ass. She said go play with Becky and Karen because Shakita ain't it. After that, I saw Sweet Ma was live. Yes, y'all, Sweet Ma. Sweet Ma was live and she was playing some of Mama Hammy's response to Tasha K. Also, guys, I dropped a little video yesterday about Tasha K getting into a little fisticuffs with one of them internet sensation motherfuckers. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to have to check that out because we're not going to rehash it. So from what I saw Sweet Ma playing, Mama Hammy said that she did apologize to Tasha because Mama Hammy says she did have a little bit too much to drink and she got a little too drunk, and she does admit that she was unprofessional. But Mama Hammy says she only got unprofessional when she felt like Tasha had got unprofessional with her by making the comments and asking her about her love of Caucasian peen. So the whole fight kind of started because Tasha was asking her questions about her love of Caucasian peen. And the lady took offense to that, and little shoving and pushing and maybe possibly a little hair pulling ensued, and Tasha claims to have called the cops on that lady and had her locked up. Sweet Ma, I wrote down that Sweet Ma messed it up because she was trying to skip ahead on Mama Hammy's statement. So I didn't get the rest of what Mama Hammy said, but I did see a flash like on the screen. It looked like a flash, like Tasha was on the live with Mama Hammy, and it looked like they was arguing again. So I don't know. I tried to look for Mama Hammy's Instagram page. It was like 3 of them, and none of them looked like the one. Somebody in my comment section also told me that her husband Taz exclusives, it was going down over on his page. I tried to look for his page. I couldn't fucking find it. Oh well, I did my due diligence. I tried to bring y'all more of the story, but it just wasn't working out for me, and I have to move on. So after I seen that, I seen QB come live and QB said he knows the girls are on the attack, but he is good, child. So QB is talking about Rita calling his job. As far as Rita calling his job, QB said he knows the girls are on the attack, but he is good. QB says he is very much unbothered and unimpressed. He says that QB says that Tracey D gave Rita his job information. QB also says that he told Tracey D about the job when he first landed it. So that's how she knew about the job. You know, you get a new job, you tell your friends about the new job, but they not friends no more. So yeah, that type of thing. Then QB basically says what I told Rita earlier. QB said, you bitches are mad, pressed losers. QB told Rita to take her junky ass and go seek some help, bitch. QB also said he has warned his job already about you crazy niggas, so it's nothing. Shout out to motherfucking Roland Ray. It's nothing. QB then dragged the shit out of Rita and read the bitch. No, and he read the bitch for the old and the new. So, yeah. Then, after the whole QB thing, I didn't see too much of nothing that I wanted to write down. And after that, I was getting alerts about the whole Ashanti and Keisha Cole thing being fucking canceled. And then I seen Ashanti had came live over on her Instagram page, and she said the verses was canceled because she got the corona. I made a video of Ashanti and Keisha Cole's statement. If y'all want to know what happened, y'all could check that out. But they did say that it will be rescheduled for January 9th, 2021. After that, I saw Rita was still live from an earlier live she was on. So I went over to see what was going on, and I saw Tracy D and when Shantae were on the live, and they were doing the heavy lifting, and I'm very happy that they were. But they were talking about Phi and QB, of course. Rita was mostly silent, thank God. Now, the no new tea was spilled. I didn't hear any new tea, but I didn't listen to every fucking second because they were on for hours. And y'all know how Tracy D likes to rehash the past and tell stories she's already told. So it was a lot of that going on over there. Um, they went on about how Nope. I think that's all I wrote down. No new tea was spilled. And then I wrote down that I seen Fi come live, and Fi, she went on about how she's a winner, and all the bitches that are not in the top five are basically losers, and how four of the top five are from the Orlando cast, and um, so I wrote down that Fi seems to be very happy about the possibility of winning that $5,000. I hope she does win it and that it ain't no loopholes because from what I hear about this stereo thing, there's a lot of kind of like fine print and possible loopholes that y'all may want to look into to go along with these contests. Also, can anybody tell me in the chat or in the the replay comment section, what happened to the initial $25,000 that Sir King was gunning for in the beginning? Do y'all remember the beginning with this stereo shit? It was like a $25,000 contest for the person who was first on the leaderboard. And I think at that point, before any of them got over there, I think Sir King was very close to being first, if not first. Does anybody know what happened to that $25,000? Because I do remember that I did hear that the $25,000 was not going to be paid out in one lump sum. It was going to be paid out like $1,000 a month or some shit like that. So, yeah. When I first heard about stereo, it was Sir King, and he was gunning for the top spot because he wanted to win some $25,000 prize. But I never heard nothing else about the 25,000. If he won, if he didn't win, and now I'm hearing about like the number one prize is 5,000. Well, what the fuck happened to the 25,000? Is the 25 like combined with all the people who are gonna win a little money because each position wins a little bit of money? I think Rick Reed said he was. I can't remember what position he said he is. Let's just guesstimate. He said he was 80th position, and he said in that position he's going to win $100. So, okay, nobody in here knows. I don't know. It's a weird thing to me. Like I said, I'm not on stereo. I'm not trying to be over on stereo. I don't think I'm going to stereo. I'm hearing some stuff about phone numbers and information and contact lists and mm-mm. I ain't got time. YouTube and Instagram is enough for me, and I really had to make a big transition to incorporate Instagram into YouTube because it is a lot. I do not have time for three social medias. I really fucking don't. Okay, so then after I wrote down about the missing 25K, I wrote down, anyways, after I went back to Rita, and now Reed is up there. Reed the Heart was up there with Tracy D and Win Shantae, and they were dragging I wrote down that them bitches' stamina is oh fucking amazing. Shout out to them, I guess. Because they talked about and QB and Bama and all them bitches. They talked about them for at least 5 hours straight yesterday. Amazing stamina. I don't envy you bitches at all. I ain't got it like that. But shout out to you, I guess. All right, guys. So that is all I have. We are right in the sweet spot of 30 minutes. Thank you all so much for joining me. And if I can scratch down enough today, we will be back tomorrow. So thank you 71 people for joining me. If you haven't already, please consider hitting the thumbs up or the thumbs down button. Either way, your girl ain't fucked up about it. And I will see y'all soon. Have a great day, guys. Peace.